History of Government and the Press. John Peter Zinger's case on libel, in which he was not found guilty because he was printing the truth, was the beginning of free press, which was an uncontrolled check on government to keep them honest and open. The press could print what they wanted. Newspapers during the revolutionary times were important in uniting the nation, and they were run by the government. There was a close relationship between political parties and newspapers because government officials were giving printing jobs. But as newspapers became more popular, they wanted to seek mass audiences. Newspapers like the New York Sun targeted everyday people on average topics and focused less on government activity. Newspapers began sending special journalists to cover Washington affairs. There was a shift from the party press and ties to government to an independent press. The Associated Press was a New York newspaper that extended beyond the state, selling information to other state newspapers. Telegraph lines allowed for further spread of information. They were known as unbiased and nonpartisan for its national audience, setting an example for others. As newspaper popularity grew, yellow journalism also became a popular practice. Yellow journalism exaggerated stories about crimes and scandals to earn attention. Current tabloids continue to follow this example in drawing attention to exaggerated stories of celebrities. Pulitzer and Hearst were competing publishers and proved yellow journalism could be dangerous. Their coverage of supposed Spanish atrocities on the Cuban people greatly influenced the U.S. decision to declare war on Spain. Progressive-era publications focused on integrity and change, and investigative reporting grew as exposing the government and corporations became more important. They called for reform and were often referred to as muckrakers for stirring up drama and causing problems. Radio and television emerged as highly influential new media. Radio started spreading across the nation and originally gave dramatized version of events, but became more matter-of-fact over time. Murrow was a radio journalist that covered events in World War II in the midst of the action and drew attention to radio as being important broadcasting. Television began spreading across the nation and was originally dominated by entertainment. As news grew in television, the big three broadcasting networks, CBS, NBC, and ABC, established a standard news form that is still followed today. Murrow moved to television and exposed the McCarthy scandal regarding communism. In the 1960s, President Kennedy used his television to his advantage in campaign debates and live press conferences. His assassination was the largest televised event of that time. Vietnam and Watergate brought serious changes to the media and government. Adversarial press skeptically questioned government actions. During Vietnam, the media displayed the Tet Offensive as a great loss when it was a comparative U.S. victory and caused the public to be disillusioned with the government and the war. The Watergate scandal was a break into a Democratic office in a hotel, but it was discovered that the culprits were working closely with the White House to help Nixon. Once the press released this information, it eliminated the public's trust in their government.